Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Bob DiMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob from Westlake, Ohio and Naples, Florida. Thank you for joining me. The first question was quite detailed. It happened to be an individual who was or is about 45 years old, has been plant-based diet, and is starting to have some symptoms and body signals of potential, in her mind, menopause, and wants to know if she should talk to her doctor or not. So here's my answer to any of you in reference to hormonal changes. What we like to do in our practice is what we call an OptiChem profile. The OptiChem profile gives us a variety of foundational pieces. And one of the aspects is we look at your thyroid gland, and we also look at your complete blood count and your cholesterol levels. So if your cholesterol is up and your triglycerides, which are blood fat, are normal, you could have stress. Well, we know if you have stress, it can impair your adrenal glands. We also know that if your white blood count is down, your immune system could be weak. And so I just can tell you the best thing to do is get a baseline, maybe fill out a health assessment questionnaire before you go to see your medical physician. And I'm not telling you not to see them, but many times today they like to put ladies on antidepressants when they are in a position of menopause or perimenopause. Dr. Bob, will zinc help Candida? Well, Candida is yeast. I want you to know this. Candida loves wheat and sugar and fruit. In our practice, we use a product called Agricept L. I personally take 10 drops every day. And we also use a product called Caprin. You could use 2 or 3 a day. You may consider having a blood test called the complete blood count and check out to see what your eosinophils might be. It's a type of white blood cell that could elevate with abnormal organisms or exorganisms in your body. Dr. Bob, what are the best vitamins for hair and nails? Well, you want a protein. Now, you also want to make sure you're digesting properly. So we always recommend, not always, but I recommend Hydrozyme. Taking a Hydrozyme with a meal, mid-meal, is going to allow your body to absorb nutrients. We also use an omega-3 and omega-6 oil, and we use optimal EFAs. I read a book a long time ago called Modern Nutrition and Health and Disease, and they were talking about hair being impacted by oils. I could be more specific, but I would need to know more about you, because everybody has a reason that they could have a hair and nail deficiency, and oftentimes it's not enough digestive enzyme. Dr. Bob, I'm 67 years old. I have not been physical in many years, and you want to know what tests should be done for vitamin D and cholesterol. Well, in our practice, we use an OptiChem profile, which tells us how your cholesterol is doing and a variety of other layers and features and foundational points to tell us, hey, exactly what your body does need. And we also can offer to you a vitamin D test. The exact name would be a vitamin D 25 hydroxycalciferol. So there's possibilities of different testing that we can do in our practice. Another question, which I thought was quite informed and inspirational, but thinking-wise, is this person had a hemoglobin of 10, which is quite low, and a white blood count of 3.6. And the white blood count of being 3.6 is immune system is weak, and the hemoglobin being that low tells me, hey, there's something going on in your body. So you might not be doing enough digestive enzymes. We always would like to start with a complete blood count, an OptiChem profile to find out all the other factors to find out what's happening inside of your body. You may be having heavy menses, and because of that, you have too much estrogen, so I can't give you a very simple answer. Last question. Dr. Bob, what in your book on memory, what is the best way to help, or your book on mental health, what is the best way to help memory? This is just a simple truth. You need zinc. Your brain needs zinc. In the book, we talk extensively about how zinc impacts a part of your brain called the hippocampus. We look at the OptiChem profile, and if we see a low alkaline phosphatase, which is an enzyme, we would recommend zinc. Great detail in the book about how you can help improve zinc and your memory. Great questions. This is Dr. Bob DiMaria.